Hi guys, welcome back to my channel ArtsyPutsy with me Putsy, and for today's video I'm going to do something a little bit different, which is I'm going to try this foundation for the first time. This is the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation, and if you want to see how it works on my skin, which I have an acne prone, sensitive and very oily skin, and I have a lot of acne scars, so if you want to see how this foundation works on my skin, just keep on watching. So I decided to start up my own series of trying out the foundation for the first time kind of thing. It's going to be like a first impressions / review and to see how the foundation works on me, because honestly I love makeup but I don't like foundation. I don't have a lot of foundations, and I don't have a lot of makeup on my collection yet, but foundation is like my least favorite thing in makeup. I don't wear a lot of foundation. I don't wear foundation every single day, even though as you can see I have a lot of redness and acne scars on my skin, but I don't really care and I don't wear a lot of foundation. But I've been watching Taylor's video. I believe her channel is Tatayla. I'm gonna link her channel down below, and she has this series where she tried out a bunch of foundation and see if it works on her skin, and she really is one of my biggest inspiration because she gave me the courage to start my own channel, because she has acne and her skin is not perfect like a lot of other YouTubers' skin, but she just keep on rolling and don't care and just slay the game. She's just amazing. She's so chill and so cool, and I just love watching her videos. I love watching her foundation series, which she also have 15 Days of Foundation series. Make sure to check her channel out because she's amazing. I just got inspired by her, and that she makes me want to try out a bunch of new foundation and see how it works on my skin. And so yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how the foundation works on acne, oily skin, medium skin tone, and also I have a very sensitive skin. So yeah, let's just jump right into the products. And this is the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation, and I'm in the shade 030 Sand Beige. This foundation, on the back here, it claims to be lightweight, non-oily texture, feels like a second skin, sounds amazing, provides a long-lasting full coverage without mask effect, and creates an even complexion with high definition. It has quotation on there. And HD foundation finish for camera-ready skin, and it's dermatologically tested and shaped before use. You know, Catrice is a very affordable brand. I love the brand. I love most of their products. But one thing I noticed from all of their products, they don't have a lot of, range of, their colors, foundation, concealer, bronzer. I just think that's really annoying at some point, because you really think people only have 4 different skin tone. Like, what's up with that? Because I know there's people who have lighter skin tone than their lightest shades, and there's people who have more deeper skin tone than their darkest shades. So I don't know, that doesn't make any sense. But I just hope they really listen to their customers and change their products to suit a lot more different skin tones, especially since they start to sell their products all around the world. Yeah, very long intro, but they always have a pretty nice packaging. It's not the best, obviously, because of their price, but for the price they always have pretty good packaging, and this especially comes in a dropper like this. So yeah, so the color seems, I don't know if it's gonna be too light or it's not gonna be too dark, but I don't know if it's gonna be too light. I swatched the darkest shade, but that one, the number 041, is a little bit too dark for me, but I think it's gonna be a little bit too light, but we'll see. First, I'm just going to prime my face. It's funny because I don't care a lot about face makeup, I love lipstick and eyeshadow, but yeah, I don't have proper face primer. I always use this Untitled Chapter Relief Powder Gel, so that's what I'm going to use for today's video also. I'm just going to staple this into my face. I don't know if it's gonna blur my face or makes my foundation even longer, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to use the product that I always use. Maybe I shouldn't put on primer. And for the half part of my face on the right side here, I'm going to use the beauty blender, damp beauty blender, and for the left side of my face, I'm going to use a brush, and I usually use this brush for my foundation. This is the Techniques sculpting brush. I know you should have used this for contour, but it's pretty dense and applies foundation pretty nicely. I use this brush for foundation because I watched Catrice's videos. She always used this few years back, so I'm just going to put this on my hand first as a topper, and I think I'm going to apply a full. That's too much, but I'm going to do this and apply this to my face. Oh yeah, that's a bit too light for sure. It has like a flowery, powdery kind of scent. I don't know. It reminds me of some powder. Oh, this has that is way too light for my skin. I mean, look at that. But I can't believe this color range. I mean, the darkest shade, I tried them here, and that's just way too dark and way too reddish, orangey for me. And as you can see, I have pretty much like yellow, like very yellow undertone, and that one is a little bit too orange. Right off the bat, I can tell that it has a pretty like high medium to high coverage, and with just a little bit of that, I can cover my right side. I'm just going to drag this a little bit to my neck because it's just way too light. Covers up a lot of my redness actually, and I have quite like dark pigmentation here because of my acne, and it covers that up. It's pretty matte. I quite like it actually. So I'm just going to apply this side of my face with brush now. Same amount. I think it gives a little bit better coverage, just very slightly, but so far it doesn't look streaky, but it does cling into my dry. I have a dry area here around my nose, but it clings into that part, but that's usually happen with other foundation as well. I don't know if you can tell or not from the camera, but I actually like the finish with the beauty blender a bit more because it looks smoother on this side. Maybe it's oxidizes just a little bit because now this part looks a bit darker than this side, and maybe because this side has a little bit more coverage, but also maybe because this side is started to oxidize a little bit. But so far I quite like this. It doesn't feel tacky on the touch. Based on my very first impressions, I like the finish of it. It has a pretty matte, so I don't know if it's gonna hold my oily skin for a long time or not, but it says it can last for 24 hours, but who wears foundation for 24 hours really? It doesn't feel heavy on skin. I honestly feel like I don't wear any foundation at all. So yeah, I'm gonna apply second layer to my face and we'll see if it's still looks pretty nice or not. So I put on the same amount as I did before, and I'm going to apply this side with Beauty Blender, this side with brush also. So the second layer is not my favorite. I prefer to just not fill this up into more full coverage, because when I first applied this, it looks pretty much like as it claimed this to be. It looks pretty skin-like, but now as I build this up, it started to look a little bit heavy if you look up close. But yeah, I really love how it looks with the Beauty Blender more than how it looks with the brush, even though I have like large acne scars around here, but in the rest of my face where it doesn't have deep acne scars, I can tell that with the Beauty Blender it looks more flawless. It kind of fills in my pores nicely, but with the brush it's kind of accentuate my pores a little bit more, so I don't like that. And so I'm just going to go over the side with Beauty Blender. I'm going to, but based on my first impression, based on their claim, lightweight and non-oily, it is true, it doesn't feel greasy, it's pretty matte, and it really feels lightweight, especially with the first layer. It really feels like skin. It doesn't feel heavy at all, even though it has a pretty good coverage. Even though with the second layer it doesn't look as like skin-like, but it still feels pretty lightweight. If you're looking to find a foundation that has full coverage but you don't like how it feels on the skin, then you probably will like this. I think it doesn't set into the line, and yeah, right off the bat I quite like this, but we'll see how it looks throughout the day. It's now 12:51 and I'm going to check back on you later, maybe 3 or 4 hours from now. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Hi guys, so it's 6:28. I don't know if you can see this, but it's 6:28 right now p.m. So it's been in the foundation's been on my face for almost 6 hours, I think around 5.5 hours, and I have a full face makeup on. And if you want to see how I created this look, just subscribe to my channel. A little bit of promo right there, but please subscribe to my channel and I'll have that video, and I'll have the tutorial for this look right after this one, I think. And yeah, but honestly, I'm impressed with this foundation right now. I asked my mom how this looks on my face, and she said that it looks really smooth on my face, it looks flawless, and the coverage is nice. She compared this to Revlon Colorstay because she used to wear that one a lot, and she said that this one looks a lot better than the Revlon Colorstay. I usually always set my face with face powder, but just for the sake of this video, I didn't set my face with face powder at all, and for 5 hours usually I already look pretty oily and greasy with the Maybelline one. Not to bash that foundation, I still like that foundation, but this one with no face powder and already 5 hours, it's still looking like this, but it still looks pretty matte. It doesn't separate, like it doesn't break on my face, it doesn't separate at all. It's move around a little bit around this area, around my nose and around my cheeks, because in this area I have a lot of acne scars, so that usually happens, but it's nothing major, so it doesn't feel tacky at all. It doesn't feel heavy at all on the skin, even though I put 2 layers on, and it still feels like skin. So the claims is right, because it is mattifying, has a second skin effect, it has a pretty good coverage. So overall, I like this one. I would highly recommend this. The color is bad, but I think it would look nice also to mix with another foundation maybe. It's pretty liquidy, and the color, I have to say, it may oxidize a little bit, just a little bit, because when I first put this on, it just looks way too light for my skin. But now I know I put a bronzer on, but after 15 to 20 minutes, it started to look a little bit, it started to match my skin color a little bit better. And I'm going to clarify something about the scents, because after a while, I still can smell the scent on my face. Like, it kind of lingers a little bit on my face, but I don't know, maybe after half an hour or an hour, it's gone. But the scent is quite strong, so if you have a problem with that, you might not like the foundation. In conclusion, I really like this foundation, and yeah, I hope this video somewhat helped you. If you do like this video, give this video a thumbs up, and like this video, and comment down below if you have tried this foundation and do you like it or not. If you have oily skin or even dry skin, do you think this foundation looks good on you? I just wanted to know how it performs in other skin type. Also, let me know if you want me to review another foundation. I will definitely do that in the future. Yeah, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. So just based on my very first impressions, I have blush here. I don't know, I don't make any sense right now, but